Um,
I hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me better?
Yep.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's so nice to be actually talking to you guys.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Monique,
doing
right?
good. Yeah, Monique. I'm doing really good. It's so nice to actually talk to you guys. Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like meeting the people who made the tea. It feels really good.
Aw.
It feels really good.
All right, give me 1 second. We're gonna jump right in. I just want to make sure that I'm recording, that everything is ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Let me just prop my phone up better.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm able to go to my classes. I'm traveling. I'm doing really good ever since I got that tea.
All
That
right,
tea is,
hold on. Let's go. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Hold on. All right, so I do remember your review. I think you first left a review in like 2022 or like a year ago or something.
yeah.
And so let's take it back to the origin of anxiety. When did it start? Like what happened?
So I remember it was one day because at that time I was in school. I was still a high schooler.
Mm.
And I remember one time during lunchtime, this random, I was just eating with my friends. I was feeling okay. I was feeling happy. I randomly got a DRPR attack out of
Mm.
nowhere.
Mm.
And it was so scary. I was in front of everyone. To be honest, I felt like screaming in front of everyone. And I didn't
Mm.
want to scream. I was like, what do I do? I told her that I was having a panic attack, my friend that I was with, and she like gave me like this pop socket toy to help me out. It was like the ones where you like press in.
Yeah, the poppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poppets. And I was luckily it went away in my class when class started, but when I was in class, it was away, but I guess I psyched myself into it again.
Mm-hmm.
I had it again, but it felt so much worse. Like the feeling was so bad. Like that I can't believe that was my first ever attack. It had to be something so scary, like DRPR. So yeah, I was really
You personally.
Wow.
I had to leave
That's
class.
like that's one of the scariest ones to have like in the public place, for your first symptom.
Yeah, it was terrible. So I might get a little emotional because it was really a scariest thing ever to happen to me. My first ever one had to be that, a scary one. And I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this feeling that I'm experiencing? I
It
I
just
was
came out of
scared.
nowhere.
Yeah, and I had to call my mother to pick me up. And when I got in my room, it calmed down. I remember taking a nap. And the scariest thing about DRPR is that it still stays with you a little bit. Even though it's gone, I
Yeah.
could still feel it like a little bit. It was so scary.
And then those ones are hard to explain to anyone, like what's happening to what's happening to me. Like,
Yeah, it's terrible. It was such a terrible feeling. And after that, every day I went to school, I was scared that that would happen again. This unknown feeling.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
this
so prior to that, that was your only experience with that? Like having anxiety, you never had a panic attack or anything, before that or anything?
well, the thing is that I didn't have no panic attack at all. But I did feel the DRPR. It's hard to explain. Like I remember I was going on a trip to Hawaii, and when I went on the plane, I felt it trying to come. Like it, I
Mm.
don't explain it, but it didn't come thankfully. Because being on a plane while having that would be so terrible.
Oh my God.
Right.
That would be so terrible.
So
But
was it kind of like how people explain it, the common explanation, like everything felt like it wasn't real or like you weren't real? Was that kind of how it was?
yeah, it felt like I was in a dream, and it was
Mm.
such a scary feeling. Like, can't it's so scary. And I told my mom about it. My mom was like, "What is that?" Because I was searching it up when I came home. I was like, what is this feeling? Like, am I the only one who experiences this?
Yeah.
And I searched it up, and that's what came up. And I told my mom about it. She was like, what is that? What is that? And yeah, ever since then, every time I went to school, I've had this feeling. Not
Hmm.
that feeling, but I had anxiety. I was like scared that it was gonna happen again.
Yeah.
And that fear of it happening again turned into anxiety. And throughout the whole year of that school year, it was like growing slowly. It was like a slow poison inside of me, slowly getting worse. It
Hmm.
eventually got worse to where I wasn't able to go to Walmart no more. I wasn't able to go to a certain store for some reason. My mind didn't want to go into that certain store. And then it became another store I couldn't go into. And
Wow.
it became my house. I wasn't able to leave my house. And yeah, it was really terrible. And towards the end of the year, I had to graduate high school. And it was during that time I wasn't able to leave my house. It like grew to the point where I felt anxiety in my own room. And that's such a terrible thing because like my room is supposed to be my comfort spot, my place where I sleep, where I take a nap, where I play video games with my TV over there.
Yeah.
And I felt this constant anxiety and I was really scared. I didn't know, I knew what it was. I was aware that I had anxiety now after like having it for a whole year.
Yeah.
It was scary. I had it in my own room. The only thing I could really do to not feel it was take naps.
Hmm.
So I had to force myself to take a nap, and then when I wake up, I would feel it again, and I'll be like, "Dang, I wish I can go back to sleep," because that was the only way I wouldn't be able to feel it anymore.
Hmm.
Every time I hung out with my friends, I wasn't genuinely having fun because I had this feeling of like anxiety inside of me, and I wasn't genuinely able to like travel anymore. I was like scared, like, is this going to be my new life? Is this going to be the way I am gonna be now? Am I just gonna have to not go out because I have family that would love to plan trips?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to visit my family who live in different places. Am I not going to be able to do all that anymore? Am I just gonna be homebound for the rest of my life and figure out the way I can fix it?
So what were you trying before you found us? Like, what did you try to fix it?
What did I do to try to fix it?
Yeah, before you found us, or were we like the first thing that you tried?
Your answer actually the first thing that I tried. The biggest flex I could say is that I healed anxiety without any medication.
Yeah,
So
nice.
basically, you suffered that whole year trying nothing.
Yeah, try nothing. I would try to listen to like subliminals at the time. I'm not sure if you guys know what subliminals are. They're like affirmations in music. They're just really silenced and they like, I don't know how to explain it. Like they're like really silent subliminals and they like target your mind better, if that makes sense. I would use those. I had this little coping mechanism where I would like rub my eye like this constantly until it turned red. And I would keep
Hmm.
doing it. That was like a little something I did to
Hmm.
try to at least calm it down a little.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But nothing
Yeah.
really seemed to like make it better.
No, not really, no. And I remember I had to graduate. It was the week where everything was terrible. At
Hmm.
this, I figured out what your guys' tea, and I remember I was scrolling. I was like, an anxiety-free tea. I was in disbelief because I was like, okay, you know how we're taught that herbs cannot heal us. So
Right.
at the time, I was like, anxiety-free tea. I
Right.
don't think I'll try it, but I'll follow their account. And I'm so happy I followed your guys' account because I bought the tea afterwards.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad
And
you did.
yeah, I bought it out of desperation. I was like, I don't care if this tea doesn't work. I'm gonna try anything to try to fix this feeling because I have to graduate in front of thousands of people, people's families. I
Yeah,
have
that
to
would.
graduate and I have to stand up there. So anything would help at this point.
Right.
Anything to help me, especially that I wasn't able to go out my house. I was homebound at the time. It was scary. I was like forced to go to graduate because my family wanted to see me. I mean, I wanted to say no, I don't want to graduate, but I had to because my brother had already came over to my city. Yeah,
All right. So you had your graduation coming up, and you ordered the tea before the graduation.
Yeah, I did. And it came in. And every day I drank that tea and I was able to go to graduate. I was able
Wow.
to graduate. Yeah.
But no
I,
panic attack, no DPDR, none of that.
none of that. No.
Wow. So it instantly worked for you then.
Yeah, for like 4 days of taking it, I drank it like probably more than 2 times a day
Mm-hmm.
because I was so desperate to get rid of this feeling. It really sucked. It's like anxiety. It's like your mind is keeping you hostage. It
Mm-hmm.
really, it really sucks. And I
Yeah.
really, you, Pedestra, you like went through anxiety for such a long time. Like I admire you because like this was just only like 1 year of me like struggling with anxiety. Like you went through it for a couple years, and I'm just like, you are a very strong woman. I know that's really hard.
Yeah, it is hard. Thank you for that.
No problem.
How old are you now?
I'm 20 years old, about to be 21 in May. At the
Okay.
time, I was like 19, 18.
Well, I'm glad you found the tea because you're a young girl.
Right.
You don't want to be dealing with that for years. There's people that deal with anxiety for 20 years.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrible. A terrible thing to live with. It's like,
Yeah, it is. It's like we talked about it. We said it's like one of the worst sickness that someone can have because it's like you don't know what's going on.
yeah, you
So at
don't
least
know.
with like cancer or something like, oh, I got cancer or I have this or I have that. But anxiety, you're like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
Yeah,
what? Am I going crazy?
yeah, I don't understand how anxiety can feel so physical. Something's physically wrong with your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how it can make you feel like something's wrong with you, and it makes you like get blood tests and everything. I feel
Yeah.
bad for people that went to the
Yeah.
ER. I mean, I never went to the ER for it, but I think about the people that did. I feel bad for them.
I
I really,
went.
I going to the ER is
It
terrible. I
is.
terrible.
Can you take me back to the that fourth day and when you noticed that something was happening? Like how did that feel?
Like healing
Mm-hmm.
felt so much better. Like, of course, my mindset was still a bit bad at the time because anxiety had my mindset thinking that everything bad was gonna happen to me. That's just the way my mind was functioning at the time. So I was healing. I didn't feel that feeling no more, but I was listening to affirmations at the time to heal, to double heal. Tea
Right.
and affirmations
Yeah.
combined to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I felt like I wasn't feeling that feeling no more, and I was able to go on my car ride not feeling bad, not panicking.
It
Yeah,
went fast for you.
Okay.
yeah, it's really fast. I'm grateful. And then I figured out about the alkaline diet like a year after I tried it. I feel amazing.
You're so
Mhm.
young. This is awesome.
Right.
Like, I think she might be one of the youngest ones we talked to,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Like you're blessed to run into this information now,
You're talking
honestly.
about diet already at 20?
Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do relapse a bit, but after I relapse, like the tea has my back. I always detox after I relapse, so I
Wow.
got the tea on standby.
Oh man.
So
The tea,
do you still drink the anxiety-free tea?
yeah, I do. I still drink it. Not all the time though, but I drink more like your other teas that you have, like the immunity and everything, serenity to help me get sleepy before bed. Yeah, I
Mm.
don't drink it all the time, but I still drink it to support you guys. Like I don't think I really need it no more, but I still buy it to support your company.
That is
Aw.
so sweet.
I
Thank you
love
so much.
it.
Yeah, and I still drink it too, cause like I wanna keep drinking this. I love this
It's
tea.
good. It's
I'm
good
gonna
for
drink.
you.
Yeah, I feel
So after those 4 days, like, did you like how long you kept drinking it like for the whole year or like was you just
yeah.
yeah?
After that, I drank it every single day for a whole year because I was like,
Wow.
this is. I drank it consistently, like 2 cups a day, every day, and then eventually it slowed down. I was like, I like made like a promise, like I'm gonna be drinking this every single day. Any people that I know who have anxiety, I'm gonna recommend this tea for. I'm always gonna recommend this tea. I feel like it's worth it, really worth drinking it.
I love
Hmm.
it. I
Awesome.
love it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very much. It was really hard, dark time. It especially got worse during graduation because that's when it really intensified. it like really got worse. So I'm like, where was this tea when I needed it in the beginning of the year? I really could have needed the tea. I feel like my angels came and like said like, here, you need this tea because I'm suffering with this. We need this tea. So I'm happy I got it, but it's just I wish it came to me sooner. Like beginning of the year, it would have really helped.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you jumped on board real fast because a lot of people they're scared to try the tea, so they follow us and then for like a year and then they order it and it sits in their cabinet for another few months. So you took fast action.
And being that you're so young and you put your health first is so important. So
Yeah, I was really desperate. I didn't really think about like, oh, what if this makes me feel bad? I was desperate, so I just drank it out of desperation because I really wanted something to help ease it a little bit.
It was like you was at that point where you was like, I need something, A lot of people are not like that,
Yeah, I'm happy that I was like that because it was like when it got super worse, I was like, I can't live with this feeling. I had to try anything, like anything would at this point, anything would help. So when I seen your tea, I was like, oh, it's a tea. I don't think a tea will help, but I'm still gonna buy it. I need anything at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we be like. A lot of customers have to be at that point, I'll do whatever to get rid of this. Like there's like something has to work,
Yeah, something has to work. Yeah, that was just like I have to get anything to help this. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm like traveling. I went to what place did I go to? I went to the beach the other day before. If the thing is I always think about what if I have never found your tea? I probably wouldn't have been able to do things I did because recently I went to go to flight to Chicago. I
Wow.
went to go to the beach recently. If I was never found your tea, I don't think I'll be able to do those things at all. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to like travel with my family because I have family that live far away and they always used to visit me all the time. I'm sure they would have been mad at me like, "Oh, why can't you visit me?" and stuff like, "Well, I have anxiety. It's hard." But
Right.
now I don't have anxiety.
I bet your mom was happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty happy. Yeah. She was stressing out about that. I was going to get medication for it, but I ended up not doing it. I had a bad feeling about it. I had a really bad feeling that it wasn't gonna go well for me. So I'm happy I found your tea.
Oh man, I'm so happy for you. Like there's adults that wouldn't even have done that. So you being so young, it's just you're so brave.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy. It's like if I could like your company, I really love your company. Even if I don't need your anxiety-free tea anymore, let's say I have a lot of tea in stock. If you guys were ever in a situation where you guys need the sales, I will do the sales, even if I have
That is so sweet.
because I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to get over this feeling. And the government, the society says like nothing can cure anxiety. So I'm happy that I was able to find something that helped me, and I'm gonna support that. I'm gonna support your company.
We love it. Thank you so much.
That's right. Man, it's really inspiring because I want to, you're the youngest person that we've talked to by far, and it inspires me because I want to reach younger people because I know a lot of people in high school are going through anxiety.
Yeah, it sucks.
You definitely will help the younger kids. You start at 17, so someone that age right now dealing with it, maybe you'll be the person to make them jump on the T versus the older people.
Yeah, yeah. I'm be honest, it kind of sucks having anxiety while in high school.
Yeah.
Because you constantly have to go to assemblies and stuff, or like any school event going on, or they call you in front of the class for you to do a presentation, and then you're forced to do it because the teachers are just like they force you to do it. So it really sucks being a high schooler with anxiety. Yeah, especially me. Like
You can help a lot of people.
I was homebound at the time, but I was forced to go to high school. So even though I was homebound, I was forced to go to school every day, even though I didn't want to, but I had to. I'm happy it was the last days of my school. I had like a week left, so I was like counting the days down. I was like, okay, I'm counting the days down so I don't have to go to school no more.
Mm.
Hmm
Man.
That's a blessing. Thank you for reaching out and wanting to do this. No, we really appreciate it because these Zoom calls definitely help a lot of people. Like I said, you're definitely going to help us reach a younger demographic because I know anxiety is running rampant in the schools.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Thank you
terrible.
so much. Like I said, you're brave for reaching out. You're a young girl. You could just went on with your life and just, never said anything. We appreciate that.
No problem. I'm happy. I wanted to come on here and share my experiences. I'm always leaving reviews. I'm just always constantly leaving reviews. Even if like every year I'm always leaving a review saying, oh, this tea helped out, try it to boost you up. I would like to boost you up on a Zoom.
Thank
Oh,
you so
thank
much.
you.
You got any of the teas that you can grab real quick or
Yep, I actually have some right here. I'm drinking the Cleanse Plus tea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Here.
got some right now.
Yeah, the Cleanse Plus tea. I'm drinking the Immunity.
Oh, you got that's cleanse?
Yep, this is the
Tell
cleanse.
them what it tastes like. Tell everybody what it tastes like.
So bitter, but I got used to the taste after a while.
Yeah.
So bitter.
You're a real trooper to drink that cleanse. Man.
Yes, bitter, terrible taste, but I still drink it. It's got a
I'm
chunk of
not playing. You is not playing.
yeah.
We love it.
Well, I think you are miles ahead of other 20-year-olds. You said 20, 21, 20?
Yeah.
Miles ahead of other 20-year-olds out here. They're not getting them type of herbs and
Mm-mm.
minerals inside their body. So like you have a very healthy future ahead of you. And like, and we really appreciate you just like spreading the word because that is the biggest thing for us is being able to just get the word out of there through the people that we help. So can you say that you are anxiety free? Like you're good?
I'm anxiety free. I'm able to travel, do anything I want now.
Awesome.
Aw.
Awesome.
Man.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for getting up here and speaking your testimony. Again, it will help a lot of people. We really appreciate it. Keep on spreading the word.
No problem. I'm happy to be able to speak to you guys, speak to the creators of the tea. I'm happy.
Thank you so much for supporting us. We really appreciate that.
No problem. No problem. Really happy to support you guys and happy to talk to the people that helped me a lot.
Yeah, because these Zoom calls are really important. Sometimes people still think the reviews are fake. So that's why we're really doing this. So this will really help a lot of people.
No problem. I just want to say the tea does work. Really does work. Don't think that it doesn't work. It does, because I thought that at the time, and now look at me. I'm anxiety free. I'm happy. I'm able to travel and go to Walmart and go to stores and live a normal life again.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so much.
you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
All right. Well, you take care and keep on just living your life,
Yeah, I will.
All
Thank you
right.
very
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye.